Thank you for visiting the Combs-Watercutty website and our Reckless Driving Defense Lawyer in Missouri website page. Regardless of the crime, we believe everyone is entitled to the best possible legal defense in the state of Missouri. We have created this audio version of our website page to help you better understand our services and protect your future, freedom, and reputation. If you have been charged with reckless driving in the state of Missouri, we can help. Don't face the state and court system alone during your reckless driving charge. Contact one of our Missouri reckless driving defense lawyers today at 314-900. Help to protect your rights and future. Combs-Watercutty is committed to handling all reckless driving defense cases with confidential care and understanding. We are not here to judge you. We believe that everyone in Missouri, regardless of the crime they have been charged with, deserves an aggressive legal defense and to have their legal rights protected. With that being said, let's discuss hiring our reckless driving defense lawyers in Missouri and setting up a free consultation with our attorneys. Reckless driving defense lawyers in Missouri. Charged with reckless driving in Missouri? Don't let them put points on your license before speaking with an attorney at Combs-Watercutty. We are the leading St. Louis traffic violations law firm that will defend your rights and provide expert legal assistance to challenge your reckless driving accusations. Understanding Missouri's reckless driving laws. A reckless driving charge in Missouri is serious. These are not just considered traffic violations, but as serious criminal offenses that can affect your freedom and future. Combs-Watercutty handles reckless driving cases just like yours every day. Contact one of our St. Louis traffic lawyers now at 314-900-HELP. Missouri is one of few states that doesn't have a specific reckless driving law. Instead, Missouri Revised Statute Section 304.012 states that every person operating a motor vehicle on the roads and highways of this state shall drive the vehicle in a careful and prudent manner and at a rate of speed so as not to endanger the property of another or the life or limb of any person, and shall exercise the highest degree of care. So instead of reckless driving, Missouri refers to driving that puts others in danger as careless and imprudent driving. In short, careless and imprudent driving is driving behavior that lacks the necessary caution or fails to observe the standard driving practices expected under the given circumstances. Examples of careless and imprudent driving include excessive speeding, failure to yield, unsafe lane changes, or weaving through traffic, driving too fast for conditions, distracted driving, street racing or performing driving stunts, ignoring traffic control, aggressive driving. Because the definition of reckless driving in Missouri is broad, police officers and courts have a lot of leeway in deciding what should or shouldn't be charged. That's why you need an experienced St. Louis reckless driving and traffic violations lawyer to defend your rights and protect you. What are the penalties for reckless driving in St. Louis and Missouri? Anyone who's gotten a traffic ticket in St. Louis will tell you you'll have to pay a hefty fine. Beyond that, careless and imprudent driving is a Class B misdemeanor in Missouri, unless it causes an accident, in which case it becomes a Class A misdemeanor. A Class B misdemeanor can lead to up to 6 months in jail and a $1,000 fine, while a Class A misdemeanor could lead to up to a year in jail and a $2,000 fine. A conviction also adds 4 points to your license, which could lead to a suspension if you accumulate 8 or more points within 18 months. Lastly, a careless and imprudent conviction in St. Louis, Missouri will almost certainly lead to higher insurance rates. What Combs-Watercutty can do for your reckless driving case in St. Louis, Missouri. We understand the stress and uncertainty that come with facing reckless driving charges. Our goal is to provide a defense that not only addresses the immediate legal challenges, but also safeguards your future. Our experienced St. Louis traffic violation defense team is dedicated to providing robust defense strategies for those facing reckless driving charges in Missouri. Here's how our St. Louis reckless driving defense lawyers will help. Detailed review of your situation. Identifying inaccuracies and procedural errors. Reducing charges and penalties through negotiation. Strengthening your defense with professional expert testimony. Customized defense for your unique case. Strong representation and rights protection in court and in front of law enforcement. Comprehensive legal advice and support. Minimizing the charge's impact on your life. Common defense strategies for reckless driving cases in St. Louis, Missouri. Combs Water Cuddy employs various approaches when defending our St. Louis clients' rights in reckless driving cases, including challenging the accuracy of the evidence presented, such as speed measurements or witness testimonies, identifying legal procedural errors made during your arrest or in handling your case, presenting contextual factors that may mitigate the situation, like road conditions or mechanical issues, seeking reduced charges or alternative penalties when appropriate. If applicable, arguing for leniency based on your previously clean driving record. Arguing that your behavior doesn't rise to the definition of careless and imprudent. What are the possible outcomes in a reckless driving case in St. Louis, Missouri? The outcomes can vary widely, including dismissal of charges. In some cases, charges may be dropped due to insufficient evidence or legal technicalities. Reduction of charges. Often, charges can be reduced to a lesser offense, like failure to yield, especially with a strong defense. Conviction with penalties. This could mean fines, points on your license, or even jail time, depending on the case's specifics. Diversion programs. First-time offenders might qualify for programs leading to charges being dropped upon completion. Probation. Instead of jail time, probation is a potential outcome, subject to certain conditions and supervision. Trial. You always have a right to be defending and have your day in court in front of a judge and jury. Trust in Combs Water Cuddy's Street. Louis traffic violation lawyers for your reckless driving case. When facing a reckless driving charge in St. Louis, the expertise of Combs Water Cuddy's traffic violation lawyers can be your greatest asset. Our team is dedicated to providing personalized, effective legal representation tailored to the specifics of your case. With a deep understanding of Missouri's traffic laws and a commitment to our clients, we'll help you get the best possible results in your case. Call us today at 314-900. Help or contact us online for a free consultation.